Tucson, Arizona. Part of the process of getting ready for that hunt is setting up our muzzleloaders. We haven't had a muzzleloader hunt in quite a few years, and so it's time to get the guns out, sight them in, and make sure that they're dirty for the hunt. Hopefully in a couple of days we have a great hunt and we get something to eat.
Hey, fire in the hole!
All right, it's opening day and we're super excited. We're getting ready to hike up into those mountains out there. We're, you know, it's muzzleloader, so we're not necessarily thinking it's guaranteed hunt. It's the 5th hunt, and it's whitetail deer, so they're smaller animals. But we're excited. We've had this hunt a couple other times and we've been successful, so we're gonna go give it our best shot. All right, I just heard a gunshot and now I can see him walking over there. Let me see if I can, I don't know if you guys are gonna see him. He's right there. He's going behind the trees. All right, he's coming towards me. I can see him. You want me to get the metal frame backpack? I heard a shot, so I guess that means you got one.
Oh man, I can't believe it.
Are you kidding me? Where was he bedded down?
Well, he's better worry about where he's laying, but here, I'll show you.
Oh.
Look at that dude.
Oh my gosh, honey's great.
He's awesome, huh?
He's fantastic.
Muzzleloader buck. Yeah, he's a nice buck.
He's really nice.
You know, these Coues deer, they don't get real big. I'm super happy. It's the 5th hunt in this area, so the deer are really spooked. Plus it's muzzleloader, plus can you show them it's desert. So it's hard to get within muzzleloader range. Our muzzleloaders, you know, ideally we're looking for 100-yard or less shot. So it's tough. But anyways, we're in a blind over here, and I'll show you. It's exactly 200 yards over there. We're in that blind right there in the middle of the screen at the base of that tree. And we saw this deer come down over this hill, and he was coming down, and then somewhere around here we just lost sight of him. And so we kept waiting and waiting and waiting, because it was still kind of morning hours. We thought he might be still up and feeding. And lo and behold, after quite a bit of time passed, we came to the conclusion he must have bedded down, and probably not too far from where we last saw him, because we should have picked him up somewhere else. So we decided that Cindy would stay in the blind, and actually I gave her a pick to be a fair guy.
No. You said I would really like to walk and sneak up on it.
Well, I just said whoever walks up and sneaks up on this deer has got to be crazy careful, because if you do spook it, you don't want to spook it till you're this side of it. That way the other person would have a chance. It would work towards them.
Well, and you are sneakier, so.
Yeah, so how long do you think I was going up over that hill?
I think it was about 20 minutes. It was a while.
20 minutes to cover 100 yards. And so I get over to this hill here, and I'll show you where I shot from. It's exactly 100 yards away. There's a big rock there, and then just to the left of the rock is a tree. And I was actually at that tree, and I used one of the limbs as a rest. And the deer was bedded down right about where we're standing. And a lot of times when a deer's bedded down, you don't got a shot at the vitals, but since he's on a hill, there was wispy grass in front of him, but no obstructions, like rocks or trees. So I was able to shoot him while he was bedded down. And as soon as I shoot, with the muzzleloader, you just see a big cloud of smoke. But anyhow, so I went ahead and reloaded, and in the process of reloading, I did catch a glimpse of him. He kind of went down towards the bottom of the swash, and then he came back up, but you could tell his back was arched, like he'd been hit. And so I finally got reloaded, and I slowly walked up to him, and he was already dead. He probably only lived a few seconds after I shot him the first time. But just super excited. So this ends our long dry spell. We spent 3 weeks archery deer hunting, nothing. We spent a week turkey hunting, nothing. And then how long have we been bear hunting? Maybe 4 weeks?
4 to 5 weeks.
4 to 5 weeks. And so, that's what makes hunting so fun, is that sometimes you'll have some slam dunks, and then sometimes you just have to hunt hard. This is already day 4 of this hunt, and we've seen a few bucks. In fact, we've probably glassed him up before. But if I had my 300 Win Mag, we could have killed him already. But with the muzzleloaders, there just wasn't an opportunity till now. Well,
and we're not done yet. We still have to get me a deer, so more to come. But we need to get him cleaned and cooled.
Let's gut him out and skin him.
All right.
Slower going back. It's a lot of weight.
Yeah, good luck.
Do you want me to skirt this way, go through the big tank, and like the way we came, but purposely skirt this canyon?
Yeah, and bring extra water if you can, please.
And extra water? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll fill my water back up.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. Love you.
Love you too. See you in a couple hours. If we don't find him soon, let's just use this deer, okay? Take it home.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me right now?
You got him, dude.
That's what I thought. Oh my gosh, he. Did you know?
I just now saw it, yeah. Show him off.
Oh my gosh.
Show him off. Get over there, show him off. He's the best deer I've ever seen in my life.
Stop, I can't believe you.
You know why he's the best deer I've ever seen in my life?
Why?
Because I haven't showered in a week and I'm ready to go home, dude.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Show him off again. I want to get a good close-up of him. He's nice. So tell the story while you're holding him.
So we've been hunting for a lot of days, and I have never had a shot that was actually a muzzleloader shot. We saw bucks the first day, and they were like 350 yards, and I was like, hey, let's go stalk them. And Aaron's like, you're out of your mind. They're big bucks, and there's just no way you're gonna sneak up on those dudes. So anyhow, day 2, nothing. Day 3, we see bucks again. I can't get a close enough shot. Day 4, me and Aaron decide to split up, and I know that little turd is thinking to himself, what's the best way for us to get a deer?
I wasn't thinking that. I gave you dibs.
Even if it means that I'm gonna, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Anyways, even if it means that I'm the one that gets the deer. So we talk about the sneak attack, and we all know that Aaron is way more sneaky than I am. Like, he's tiptoe quiet. He can just do it with the utmost patience, and I am nothing but reckless. So long story short, he does a sneak attack, he gets his deer, and the whole time I'm thinking, heck yeah, and I hate you, all at the same time. So then today, it's my day, and pressure's on, because we're on day 5 of the hunt, and we haven't seen a buck that I could shoot. And again, I'm not that great at the sneak attack, so we're just hoping that we get a deer that's within muzzleloader range, somewhere around 100 yards, and I can get a steady rest, and he'll stand there long enough. And so we're creeping up over this hill, and we see deer, but we can't detect whether or not it's a buck or a doe. And so I decide to go ahead and do the sneak attack on my own. I get up to where I can crest over and I can see the top of the hill, but you're always at a disadvantage when you're on the bottom and they're at the top. And so I thought, he or she is probably going over the top of the hill while I'm trying to sneak up on it. And lo and behold, I look up, and there he is looking right at me, and I can clearly tell that it's a buck, which is awesome, because if you don't have to glass it first to tell that it's a buck, that's good news. So anyhow, I go ahead and I look around to see if I can find a rest. There's nothing. So I use the Cindy method, which is just on your knee. I've had a lot of luck with it. So when all else fails, get on the knee. My new mantra is ASAS, aim, safety, aim, shoot. And what I mean by that is I always forget to turn off the safety. So I took off the safety, and I'm just praying that he'll continue to stand there. And all this is probably happening within 5 seconds. Maybe less, but it feels like an eternity. I take the shot, it feels good. I never see anything. Cloud of smoke, animal's gone. And I think, well, I mean, it was probably a good 20 yards to crest over the hill, so he has to have crested over the hill with me seeing him, unless he's there. And he's not there. And we come up to where I think that I shot him, which was about over there, and I'm always about 10 to 15 yards off, so wherever I say, check further. And anyhow, we're looking around, and Aaron's asking me, did it feel like a good shot? Did it feel like a good shot? And they always feel like a good shot, but you second guess yourself over and over and over again. But yes, it felt like a good shot, and we're looking around, we're not seeing any blood, we're not seeing tracks, and we're about ready to say, I guess I flat out clean missed. With muzzleloaders, you do oftentimes get a bigger spread than what you want. So we're looking around, and Aaron, he's further over from where I'm looking, and that's when he pulls that, hey, if we don't find your deer soon, we'll just take this one. And I about blew my top. I'm so excited.
Well, congratulations. Let's gut him and skin him and get him in the cooler.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Let's eat! Alright, this is the first meal of our whitetail deer, and even Juniper is going to be part of the occasion. Do you want to give her meat, Fern? You want me to?
Yeah.
Alright, you want to bring her over here? Let's see what Junie thinks of it.
Junie's been wanting us to get a deer.
Whoa. Yeah, so we haven't had any wild game that she can actually eat. You don't want to give your pets any omnivores or carnivores just because you don't know if that animal might be contaminated with some kind of parasite or other bacterial infection. So stick with the herbivores, and Juniper loves it. She's happy. So she's not going to say anything or even look. Oh, she is. Hi. You like it? Okay, she's happy. So yeah, stick with herbivores for your pets. Fern? Aaron, what do you think?
Well, so first I want to show off these plates. My dad and stepmom got us these plates a long time ago, but look what's on them. 2 whitetail bucks. And that's the hunt we just got done with. Basically, we got 2 whitetail deer. This meal right here represents 2 months of effort, because between archery deer, turkey, and bear hunting where we struck out, we've hunted 2 months solid pretty much. So here's what 2 months of effort tastes like. Let's see what we got. Oh, it tastes good.
Awesome. Fern, you kind of made yours into a small burrito. How was it? I asked you right at the right time.
That's good.
Yeah? All right.
Hold on.
Just do that.
Well, it changed. Okay.
Ready?
Does it taste like 2 months of hard work?
It's like restaurant quality. So I'm gonna give some kudos to the butchers and the cook, and then also give some thanks to the whitetail, because whatever they were eating, it was making them taste good.
Well, that's what's cool too, is this meat has never been frozen. This deer was actually alive yesterday morning. And so I remember being a kid and my grandpa took me to this cattle auction. And there at the cattle auction, they would actually take a young cow and they butchered it like the day before, but they had a hamburger stand there and it was meat that had never been frozen yet. And I mean, it tastes remarkably good. But that's the way I always feel about wild game. That first meal before it's ever been frozen is incredible.
Yeah, it's so good.
Thanks for watching Hunt and Gather with the Chatters.
We'll see you next time.
When we go get something to eat.